This was not at all what I was expecting to see on my timeline today in regards to Destiny drama, but we have here a short clip that was shared to us, which is on Twitter publicly for everyone to watch, and that is a Destiny 2 content creator using NordVPN to actually break the different glyphs off the witness, which, just as a side note, even though this is obviously network manipulation and Bungie addressed it as network manipulation, it is actually pretty cool that you can break 3. I mean, you can see here he's able to shoot 3 of those glyphs in one go because he was able to use a VPN, but we're going to bypass that part and jump into the meat and potatoes of this here real quick. This is the original post from Leopard here. He says, triple breaking glyphs, big shout out at NordVPN. So obviously you turn on the NordVPN and what it does is give you a ton of latency. And when you get a ton of latency, you can do a bunch of crazy things in Destiny 2. And just as a side note, Leopard is a great guy. This is in no way trying to bash him. He is like easily one of the most wholesome, best people in the Destiny 2 community. I know he didn't mean anything malicious by this at all, but Destiny themselves responded to this very tweet, letting him know that he is breaking terms of service. Right here, you can see that the Destiny 2 team replied to his tweet saying, "Hey all, wanted to give fair warning. This breaks our terms of service. We understand that the desire to take on more challenging content solo, but manipulating network in an effort to gain an advantage in PvE or PvP can lead to restrictions or bans. We highly advise against doing this." So just to be perfectly clear, this is not me giving my opinion of someone breaking terms of service. This is literally Bungie themselves saying, you are breaking terms of service in this clip that you're sharing. And you can even see a comment here, which one someone says, straight up network manipulation, question mark? And then Leopard responds, Leopard is going crazy here. He says, oh, for sure. I was just testing to see how much easier this would be if my internet was trash. Oh well, back to 2 gig fiber with 20 millisecond latency, single glyph breaks. Which, like I said before, Leopard is a great guy, but this comment is obviously even more incriminating to, you know, breaking the terms of service with intent. And a ton of people were commenting about this, saying stuff like, you know, right over here, officer, and making jokes about the situation, because obviously it's a bit wacky to literally post publicly breaking the terms of service. Leopard himself is a bit of a goofball. He's always been a funny, lighthearted guy, so I could see him thinking that this is kind of a goofy thing to do. But the question does still remain that if someone breaks terms of service, they could easily receive a restriction or a ban, and I don't know if this is going to actually happen to Leopard in the situation. I'm not calling for that. A lot of other people in these comments are calling for stuff like that, because obviously, you know, if you're not a content creator, if you just went out and did this, you could easily have gotten your account banned for network manipulation. But being a content creator may have its privileges, and you may get some sort of preferential treatment and not get banned. This is the first time we've ever seen Bungie actually give a warning in regards to breaking their terms of service. Usually when you break terms of service, you are met with a very quick and swift not so fast, and that's a wrap on that. This entire situation actually reminds me closely of that FaZe Jarvis incident that happened in Fortnite. If you don't remember that, he had this funny idea that he wanted to, you know, use some of the cheats that people use and live stream them to kind of show people like, hey, this is what it's like when you cheat inside Fortnite. This is what it looks like. This is what the UI is like. He was just doing it for a funny video and just to show people, and it was like a one-time thing, but he actually got permanently banned in Fortnite for life for openly cheating inside the game, which obviously is a much bigger offense to openly cheat than it is to, you know, use NordVPN. But the contrast is pretty similar, and a lot of people are saying, you know, Leopard, you're gonna get banned, and you're gonna have to, you know, be forced into retirement and go back to doing whatever you're doing before you're playing Destiny 2 and all of that, which is kind of funny. And this, as a side note, Leopard might actually just be 200 IQ here in this situation and literally just be sponsored by NordVPN, and this is all a big ad, and he's created this big controversy all to just promote NordVPN, which, if that is actually the case, then all credit to Leopard. He is a marketing genius, and we all need to respect that. But aside from that, what are your thoughts on this situation in regards to breaking terms of service and the possibility of getting a restriction or a ban? Should there be any punishment, or is a warning good enough? I'll be reading your comments down below. And as always, try to keep them constructive. No hate or harassment to anyone involved in this situation. That's a wrap on this news story. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on if you want to stay up to date on all the news in Destiny 2. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.